Who is dominating the Korean BL world in 2025? Today, we take a look at the most successful and sought-after BL actors who have dominated screens, hearts, and headlines this year. Get ready, because these are the names that will shape the future of Korean BL in particular and the world in general. Park Seo-ham is a riveting figure in the modern Korean BL landscape, and his lead role in Semantic Error isn't just a performance, it's a cultural moment. Rising from his beginnings as a trainee for idols, Seo-ham once trained alongside future megastars before debuting with the K-pop boy group KNK. When he pivoted to acting, his transformation became a signal, the energy of the idol world meeting the grit of serious drama work. In Semantic Error, Seo-ham takes on the character Jang Jae-young, a design major campus celebrity, whose structured life is disrupted when he's forced into a group project with the reserved computer science star Chu Sang-woo. Their chemistry, combined with the show's polished visuals and the way it brought BL narratives into mainstream Korean streaming, helped the series break barriers for the genre domestically. What makes Seo-ham especially compelling isn't just that he nailed one role, it's that he embodied a broader potential. With his antecedent K-pop background, towering height, 193 centimeters, and willingness to embrace a genre still gaining footing in Korea, he positioned himself not just as a star of BL, but as a bridge to new kinds of visible storytelling. The fact that Semantic Error had a theatrical version and created waves in fan culture speaks to the momentum Seo-ham rides. His journey also has a lesson in resilience. After idol life and the uncertainty of transition, the BL role became a launchpad. He embraced the challenge of shifting lanes, redefining his identity from singer-rapper to actor capable of carrying a major streaming drama with global reach. That kind of career shift isn't easy. It means letting go of familiar frames, embracing vulnerability, risk, and long hours behind the scenes. If you're watching the evolving world of Korean dramas, especially the BL sector, which is rapidly growing in global fandom, streaming metrics, and cultural relevance, Park Seo-ham stands out as a key player. His success underscores that when opportunity meets preparation and the right moment, you don't just participate in a trend, you help define it. In a media world where idols, actors, and content creators constantly merge, what does it take to reinvent yourself in such an authentic and consequential way? And how can we apply that mindset in our own creative journeys? Change isn't a setback, it's an invitation. Whether you're shifting from one field to another, or stepping into a new kind of creative expression, the power lies in embracing both your past experience and your future possibility. If you have a passion waiting to be redirected, consider this. Growth often happens not in staying comfortable, but by stepping into that next role, even when you're unsure how it will play out. Jae-chan is stepping into 2025 like he owns the spotlight, and for good reason. After the breakthrough of Where Your Eyes Linger, he's no longer just a name in the Korean BL scene, he's a force. The series, which introduced him to global fandom, became a signature for refined emotion and nuanced storytelling. Now, in 2025, he's turning that signature into momentum. In his upcoming project, a high-profile BL film set to release late in the year, Jae-chan dives deep into a character whose public mask is flawless, but whose private world is a storm of longing and self-discovery. Right away, you sense the stakes are higher. It's not just about romance anymore, it's about identity, visibility, and the courage to be seen. For Han, this role is a clear announcement: I am here. And I'm not just playing the part, I'm defining it. But 2025 isn't defined by one film. Jae-chan is also set to star in a limited series BL drama produced by one of Korea's top streaming platforms. The buzz started when the official announcement dropped. His name, the project codename Project Mirror, and that still image of him walking into a dark hallway, silhouette lit by cold neon. Fans lost it. Analysts noticed. The contract includes a multi-platform global release and localized subtitles in several languages, proof that his appeal is international now. For content creators and brands hunting for the next big face, Jae-chan checks every box. Acting prowess, visual presence, global fandom, and that quiet but unmistakable edge. Let's not forget his foundation. Before the cameras told him he was ready, his physicality already spoke volumes. Towering height, sharp features, the kind of gaze that lingers, pun intended. But what makes the difference is his acting evolution. In the transitions from playing mostly supporting roles to owning the protagonist's narrative, you can spot the turning points. The long silent tears, the split-second glances, the tension in a pause. In his 2025 projects, writers are deliberately writing for him those silent beats, because he delivers them. And the result? When the story slows, the world listens. When we talk successful and in demand, we aren't just counting the number of titles, we're measuring influence. Jae-chan's social streams grew 240% after the first trailer of his 2025 film dropped. Fan edit uploads tripled. Search rankings went ballistic. Brands who used to target idol actors only started sending partnership requests. It's not that BL fans turned into mainstream spectators overnight. It's that the mainstream noticed BL via Jae-chan. He became the bridge. Yet with all this, the most compelling part is the intention. He hasn't taken the easy star route. He's deliberately chosen projects that challenge norms, shift perceptions, and uphold emotional authenticity. For 2025, that means turning flashing cameras into mirrors, reflecting the complexity of love, identity, and human connection. His success now is built on earlier years of groundwork, training, auditions, quiet patience. But the payoff, it's here, visible, and it's just the beginning. The moment he steps into the premiere for his 2025 film, the flashbulbs, the red carpet, the fans chanting his name, that's the scenery everyone will see. But behind that, it's the story of transformation, of an actor reshaping what it means to be successful and in demand in the Korean BL world. And when the credits roll, we won't just remember the actor we saw up front. We'll remember how he opened the door wide, for the stories he wants, the roles he deserves, and for fans around the globe who are ready to step through with him. Kim Ji-woong is one of the rare Korean actors to take on a BL role, and suddenly you forget where the novel ends and where the real chemistry begins. His rise to fame didn't start with a huge TV network or a massive marketing budget. It started in the BL world. Real, relatable, and fueled by fans who recognized his star quality before the general public did. When Kissable Lips came out, audiences got a beautiful vampire story, yes, but they also got a lead actor who carried every scene with such raw emotion, it was impossible to resist. His role was both intense and tender, both dangerous and soft. And audiences didn't just like him, they remembered him. Then came the real game changer, Roommates of Pungduk 304. The tumultuous roommate relationship, the enemies to something more tension, and those perfectly timed eye contacts all lit up the global fan community. The show became one of the most talked about KBL web series of the year, and Kim Ji-woong became that guy fans kept searching for on social media. Every new edit went viral, every glance became a meme. It wasn't luck, it was star power. His transition into the public eye, from a BL actor to a fan favorite on Boys Planet, proved one thing. The BL audience that loved him didn't leave. They grew, they watched, they amplified. And now, the industry is finally catching up to what fans have known for years. This man was born for the screen. What makes Kim Ji-woong a force in 2025 isn't just the past, it's the demand. His name is tied to discussions about the next evolution of BL. Bigger budgets, stronger scripts, international distribution. While no BL series have been officially confirmed for him this year, insiders and media outlets frequently list him as one of the most sought-after casting choices for major BL productions in the pipeline. Directors want his emotional range, fans want that tense romance, and studios, they want the viewership he brings. Look at the BL landscape, it's expanding. Platforms are investing in Korean queer storytelling, and in that expansion, Kim Ji-woong isn't just part of the conversation, he's a reference point. People say, we want someone with Kim Ji-woong's style. That's when you know you're influencing the game, not following it. He's also at a unique crossroads, and that makes 2025 feel like a year bursting with possibility. He has proven he can captivate audiences as both an actor and a performer, so all eyes are on his next move. Will he return to BL with a bolder storyline? Will the romance burn slow and then explode? Or will he choose a character darker, more complex, harder to love until, suddenly, you do? Either way, what Kim Ji-woong has achieved matters. He made BL a powerful medium, not niche. He showed that two web series, when done authentically, can build a global fan base. His presence in BL opened doors for others, and now, potential new projects in 2025 could open doors even wider. Because the truth is, Kim Ji-woong doesn't just perform romantic moments, he makes them iconic. And whether the next chapter of his BL journey drops tomorrow or takes its time to arrive, fans will be ready, waiting, refreshing streaming sites, clipping every look into the next viral edit. His story is still ongoing, but in the world of Korean BL, his legacy has already begun. Lee Sae-on didn't just star in a BL drama, he helped redefine what a Korean BL series could be. When Light on Me launched, it didn't arrive quietly. It arrived with heart-fluttering subtlety, emotional depth, and a brand new blueprint for romantic storytelling. And right at the center of that shift stood Lee Sae-on, composed, captivating, and delivering a performance that felt like a deep breath the BL industry had been waiting to take. Before Light on Me, he was a young actor with promise. After it, he became one of the most recognized faces in Korean BL worldwide. His role as Woo Tae-kyung, the introverted student council member who slowly discovers connection, vulnerability, and young love, resonated far beyond Korea. Fans from the US, Brazil, the Philippines, Thailand, and practically every corner of the internet embraced him not just as a performer, but as a character they felt personally attached to. His smile, his hesitation, the way he could say 1,000 things with a single eye movement, it all turned him into a standout star of the genre. What made Light on Me special is that it wasn't just cute. It was thoughtful. It approached love between two boys with dignity, sincerity, and realism. It didn't treat their feelings like a plot twist, it treated them like humanity. And Lee Sae-on carried that message with grace. Every moment of longing, every shift in his confidence, every quiet heartbreak, he gave the character a soul. That's why fans didn't just watch the show, they felt it. And the impact was massive. The series went viral on TikTok, edits exploded across social platforms, and fan theories kept comment sections alive long after the finale aired. It earned high ratings on global streaming platforms and was celebrated as a key series pushing Korean BL further into mainstream cultural recognition. Critics praised Lee Sae-on for bringing depth to a role that could have easily been surface level. Instead, he brought layers, uncertainty, innocence, fear, hope, everything that first love should feel like. That's the magic of Lee Sae-on. He doesn't just act, he listens, he breathes, he reacts in ways that make viewers believe they're witnessing real emotion. What's powerful about his trajectory is this. He made a single BL performance matter like a hit drama on a major network. He helped dismantle the belief that BL was a small genre. And with that influence came new opportunities. Award show appearances, interviews, brand attention, and a global fan base constantly calling his name. He proved that success in BL is success. Full stop. Lee Sae-on is more than a rising star. He's a foundation, a reference point. When casting directors look for someone who can hold emotional silence and make millions hold their breath, they look for someone like him. Light on Me may have been one chapter, but it was a chapter that changed the book. And Lee Sae-on? He's still writing the rest. Sun Woo-hyeon is the kind of actor who doesn't just play romance, he makes you believe in it again. When he stepped into the role of Kang Seo-jun in To My Star, he wasn't just portraying a celebrity falling in love. He was crafting one of the most iconic BL leads in Korean drama history. And the world noticed. To My Star didn't explode with loud fanfare on day one. It grew, quietly, steadily, into a global phenomenon. It became the type of show viewers recommended with urgency. You have to watch this. Fans fell for the tenderness behind Sun Woo-hyeon's smirks, the vulnerability behind his character's fame, and the way he delivered heartbreak with just the shift of his eyes. This wasn't a role built on cliches. It was layered with fear, humor, longing. The painful beauty of wanting someone even when the world tells you it's complicated. And Sun Woo-hyeon carried that complexity like he'd been waiting his whole career for a character who needed not just good looks, but emotional truth. Then came To My Star 2, our untold stories. And instead of taking the easy route with a fluffy happily ever after, the sequel went deeper. Darker, more honest. Some viewers were shocked by the rawness, the way love was tested and hearts were cracked wide open. But that's exactly what proved Sun Woo-hyeon's strength as an actor. He didn't soften the edges, he sharpened them. His chemistry with co-star Kim Kang-min was undeniable. The kind that launches thousands of fan edits and ignites comment sections like fireworks. They didn't just look good together on screen. They felt like two souls orbiting each other with a gravitational pull too strong to ignore. Because of To My Star, Sun Woo-hyeon became a beloved figure in the BL community internationally. He opened doors, showing casting directors that a BL lead can draw in massive streaming numbers, dominate social chatter, and command loyalty that lasts years. Now it's 2025, and even with no new BL projects officially confirmed, one thing is certain: he is one of the most in-demand BL stars in the industry. His name continues to appear in fans' dream castings, producers' internal wish lists, and every online thread asking, who should lead the next hit BL series? If, or rather when, he returns to BL, expectations will be sky high. Fans envision bigger platforms, richer storytelling, and a role that lets him unleash even more emotional firepower. Because Sun Woo-hyeon is not just a pretty face in the world of BL, he's a benchmark, a proof of concept, a reminder that queer romance can be cinematic, transformative, and globally adored. He built his success on authenticity, not flash. He listens in silence, breaks in soft moments, and loves like someone with everything to lose. That's why viewers feel his characters long after the credits roll. His legacy is already written in BL history. But his next chapter? That's what has everyone watching. Are Korean BL actors like Sun Woo-hyeon admirable? And what have they done to replace the voices of characters on screen, to tell stories that resonate with audiences? If you love content like this, don't forget to hit the bell and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next stories. When Park Jae-chan stepped onto the screen in Semantic Error, he wasn't just acting, he was detonating a cultural moment. The way his character, Chu Sang-woo, stalked through campus with strict precision, the icy logic, the clipped tone, the zero-nonsense attitude. It was unforgettable. Viewers weren't just watching a BL romance, they were witnessing a star being born. What makes Jae-chan's rise so electric is that he didn't come from the traditional acting first route. He was an idol, a member of DKZ, performing on stage, singing, dancing, living the fast life of K-pop. But Semantic Error was his transformation into something larger, something global. Semantic Error went viral in a way few KBL projects had before. International fans binge-watched it in a single night, then returned for reaction videos, TikTok edits, fan art, and behind-the-scenes clips like they were sacred pieces of evidence in a love story investigation. It didn't just trend, it dominated. Park Jae-chan's talent played a huge role in that. His comic timing, razor sharp. His emotional transitions, smooth and powerful. The way he slowly, painfully allowed vulnerability to break through Choo Sang-woo's walls, that was storytelling. That was craft, and audiences could feel it. And the chemistry. Let's talk about that chemistry. His dynamic with Park Seo-ham didn't just drive the plot, it lit up the internet. People couldn't get enough of them. Their banter, their tension, their awkward but irresistible affection, it wasn't just acting well done, it was acting so well done that fans were screaming at their screens, pausing scenes to replay a glance, a shoulder bump, a barely there smile. Their love story became a worldwide obsession. Because of Semantic Error, Jae-chan skyrocketed into a new career tier. Award nominations, fan meetings filling theaters, interviews with major outlets. Suddenly, he wasn't just the idol who tried acting, he was the actor who owned the role. And that perception shift, that's career gold. Now, it's 2025, and Jae-chan stands in a uniquely powerful position. While his focus has recently included music and variety appearances, fans and directors alike keep asking the same question: when will he return to BL? Because at this point, a Jae-chan BL comeback isn't just a casting choice, it's a marketing weapon. Production companies know he brings streaming traffic, brand attention, and a global audience ready to organize campaigns the moment his name is attached to a project. There's no official announcement yet, but the demand is loud. Fans want a deeper role, bigger budgets, a story with more complex desire, more emotional payoff. And if a new BL project lands in his hands this year, it won't just be popular, it will rewrite charts, rewrite expectations, rewrite what success looks like for the entire industry. Park Jae-chan is proof that BL isn't a niche, it's a launchpad. It can crown superstars, it can shift careers, it can shape culture, and it did all three for him. He didn't just play a character, he became a phenomenon. And as the world keeps watching for his next move, one thing is guaranteed. When Park Jae-chan returns to BL, the internet won't just react, it will explode. Kang In-soo is the kind of performer who enters a room and instantly feels like the story's main character. Before many Korean BL actors even dared to challenge the genre, he was already out there, singing, acting, breaking ground with a confidence that demanded attention. When he took on the lead role in Wish You Your Melody From My Heart, he didn't just play a musician falling in love. He lived every note, every heartbeat, every moment of that intimate journey. And audiences weren't just watching, they were swooning. The success of Wish You wasn't an accident. It had heart, it had music, it had chemistry that sparked like struck matchsticks. Kang In-soo portrayed Yoon Sang-yi, a struggling artist discovering a future shaped by love and courage. Streaming numbers climbed. International fans sent messages from countries he hadn't even visited yet. Suddenly, everyone knew his name. What set him apart? It wasn't just his visuals, though yes, he's got the looks that dominate fan edits on TikTok. It was his sincerity, his ability to make longing look like poetry, His voice, trained from years as a singer, carried emotional resonance into every scene. Wish You became more than a story. It became a soundtrack fans replayed because they weren't ready to say goodbye. With that one role, Kang In-soo helped prove something major. BL isn't merely a niche, it's global demand. Real, passionate, loyal demand. Directors recognize that power. Casting panels, brand conversations, industry speculation, his name kept showing up. Now, in 2025, his career sits at a thrilling crossroads. No new BL title with his name attached has been officially announced yet, but anticipation is louder than ever. Fans insist that when he returns to BL, it must be grand. Bigger production, deeper storytelling, and a role that unleashes every dimension of his craft. That's why he's considered one of the most in-demand BL stars of 2025. His influence doesn't fade when a project ends, it lingers. Event organizers know tickets disappear fast when he's in the lineup. Brands see a trustworthy face who commands strong engagement. His career isn't just active, it's blazing, like a spotlight that refuses to dim. And while he continues to evolve outside BL, music releases, concerts, variety shows, BL fans remain his fiercest army. They want him back where he changed the game. They want the heartthrob, the voice that breaks silence, the eyes that confess what words won't. Kang In-soo may not have announced his next big BL project yet, but everyone is watching, waiting, hoping, because if Wish You was just the beginning, then his return could redefine everything all over again. In the world of Korean BL, he isn't just a star, he's a moment fans will replay until the next romantic spark catches fire. Before the Korean BL world really exploded, he was there, standing tall at the forefront of a genre poised to explode. For many international fans, their first Korean BL work wasn't a passing fancy. It was Where Your Eyes Linger. And at the center of that emotional awakening was Jang Eui-soo. His performance as Han Tae-ju, the charismatic heir with a stubborn heart, wasn't just appealing. It was captivating. Vulnerability wrapped in pride. Lust hidden beneath defenses. The chemistry, the jealous glances, the sneaky moments, all done right. Suddenly, Korean BL wasn't a tiny corner of the internet. It became a global phenomenon. Jang Eui-soo helped make it happen. Then he took the genre even further with Nobleman Ryu's Wedding, a period BL romance, the first of its kind. Period costumes, arranged marriage chaos, a hidden identity twist that launched a flurry of fan theories. He wasn't here to repeat what worked. He was here to raise the stakes. The series introduced global audiences to a world where BL could be beautiful, classy, and culturally rich, not just modern and trendy. If Where Your Eyes Linger opened the door to KBL, Nobleman Ryu's Wedding kicked it wide open. As his international fame grew, something else happened. Brands noticed. Casting directors noticed. Event planners noticed. Suddenly, Jang Eui-soo wasn't just an actor fans wanted. He was someone industries wanted. A name that drives ticket sales. A face that elevates campaigns. A talent whose schedule never feels empty. Now, looking ahead to 2025, Eui-soo is in a hot spot. Even without a new BL project officially announced, demand for him hasn't waned, it's growing. Fans keep bringing up his name in every dream casting conversation. We need someone who can capture emotional tension. We want a lead with powerful screen presence. We want someone like Jang Eui-soo. Directors see the legacy he brings, a rare prestige, a cornerstone of modern Korean BL's success. Platforms understand his presence means attention. And fans? They're ready. They've been waiting since his last swoon-worthy moment. What sets Eui-soo apart is his versatility. Off-screen, calm and grounded. On-screen, dynamic and magnetic. A quick breath, a glint in his eye, a half smile that instantly becomes a fan edit template. He's proof that romance doesn't need to be loud. Sometimes the quietest performances are the most impactful. He's shaped the BL industry into something bigger. Whatever BL project he does next, whether it debuts this year or surprises later, it won't be just another drama. It will be an event, a comeback that lights up trending charts, a story fans will binge, then rewatch for clues they missed. Jang Eui-soo isn't just part of Korean BL history. He's one of the reasons that history is worth writing down. And if 2025 is the year he returns to the world that crowned him, the excitement won't only grow, it will explode. Hyun-jun is the definition of a scene stealer, even when he isn't trying to be. There's just something about him, a quiet electricity, a spark that pulls your focus the moment he appears on screen. And in the world of Korean BL, that spark turned into a wildfire with Color Rush. He went from being that handsome former idol to an actor fans simply could not stop talking about. In Color Rush, he brought to life Go Woo-hyeon, mysterious, intuitive, irresistibly alluring. It wasn't your typical light-hearted BL romance. It was bold, sci-fi, high-stakes love with a twist. And Hyun-jun delivered a performance that made the fantastical feel dangerously real. He didn't just portray attraction, he personified it. With a gaze so intense, viewers across the world hit pause, replay, screenshot, like their lives depended on it. The show became a major driver of BL's global expansion, trending across platforms, unlocking new audiences curious about Korean queer storytelling. And at the center of this visual revolution was Hyun-jun, the guy you remember long after the final frame. The guy fans wanted more of, immediately. What makes his rise fascinating is the dual-lane career behind it. He entered entertainment as a K-pop idol, charming massive fan bases with vocals, dance, charisma. But when he pivoted toward acting, it wasn't a side quest, it was a transformation. BL didn't make him famous, it showcased a fame he already carried. It amplified his potential, until the rest of the world noticed the star power his fans always knew was there. Streams went up, searches skyrocketed, international fan bases multiplied. Influence like that doesn't fade quietly. It lingers in casting rooms, in marketing meetings, whispering, "This is the face that drives buzz." The best part? He's only getting started. Heading into 2025, his name is consistently rumored in industry circles around BL productions with bigger storytelling ambitions, emotionally complex roles, strong screen presence. There may not be an official announcement yet, but insiders don't hide the obvious. Hyun-jun is one of the most bookable BL-linked stars right now. He is built for layered storytelling, a mischievous light behind his eyes, deeper stories under the surface. Directors crave that kind of intrigue. When the camera finds him, he gives it something, a new facet, a moment you didn't expect. BL fans love a beautiful romance, but they adore a character who feels like a secret worth unlocking. That's why he's considered in demand, even in a year of anticipation rather than announcements. If 2025 brings a BL comeback for Hyun-jun, it won't be small. It will be dramatic. It will be cinematic. It will be the moment fans have been manifesting since Color Rush. Because in Korean BL, there are actors you like, and then there are actors you orbit around, pulled in by a gravity you can't explain. Hyun-jun is the latter, the star who made color feel like destiny. Kang You-seok is one of those actors who can walk into a scene without saying a word and still make you lean in closer. He has that natural, grounded presence, the kind that doesn't ask for attention but earns it anyway. When he appeared in the BL drama Light on Me, he wasn't just filling a supporting slot. He was adding emotional balance to one of the most important Korean BL series of its era. As No Shin-woo, the quiet and thoughtful student with a heart that spills over in silence, You-seok showed how love can be powerful even when spoken softly. Fans didn't miss a thing. Those subtle heartbreaks, those protective glances, spread fast across TikTok and global fan circles. That's when Kang You-seok shifted from promising rookie to BL favorite. As Light on Me went global, so did his popularity. Suddenly, fans outside Korea started discovering his other work. Action roles, sci-fi performances, emotional characters. Proof he isn't limited to one genre. Brands and casting teams noticed too. Interviews, media features, public appearances stacking up. Because his appeal isn't just looks, it's sincerity. He can be the boy next door or the mysterious one you can't quite read but desperately want to. Now, heading into 2025, there's a growing conversation. When will Kang You-seok return to BL? Not as a timid choice, but as a lead. Fans believe he's overdue for a central story, one that lets him carry all the emotional weight he proved he can deliver. Industry watchers agree, his rise wasn't hype, it was skill. In this rapidly evolving KBL wave, sparkle, fame, competition, You-seok represents consistency, authenticity, the kind of charm that builds a long career, not just a viral moment. That's why his next BL role, whenever it arrives, is expected to hit hard. Because we already know how good he is. Now we want to see how far he can go. Kang You-seok isn't just waiting for a big opportunity, he's becoming the actor audiences are begging to see again. And when his next BL project lands, it won't just be exciting, it will be deserved. Thank you for watching till the very end. These Korean BL stars aren't just shining, they're redefining love, passion, and success in 2025. If their stories moved you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because the next chapter of emotion begins right here with you.